we're going to go over some gentle core contractions and breathing and some hip mobility, all safe for the peripartum time and the postnatal time. So your items that you need are a Pilates ball and the wedge. First thing you're going to do is place your hands around your rib cage. You can do this in a seated position or you can do it laying down. You're going to wrap your hands around your ribs. Remember, when you're breathing, you want your ribs to move forward, sideways, and backwards. It should be a three-dimensional movement, so they should expand forward, backwards, and out to the side. Close your eyes. As you inhale, you're going to quiet your chest and quiet your belly and really focus on breathing in through here. Nice inhale. Feel your ribs expand. Exhale. Feel your ribs come back to resting. Inhale. Breathe into your hands and exhale. Bring those ribs back in. So this gentle breathing you want to do for about 2 to 5 minutes. And you can do this throughout the day. You can do this while you're commuting and driving, just not with your hands on your belly, but just focusing on that breathing. You can do it while you're at work, and you can for sure do this at bedtime to try and put yourself to sleep. We're going to incorporate that breathing with all of the rest of the exercises that we're doing. So always start with that to kind of just get a nice baseline breath work challenge in. So you're going to lay on the wedge, your back and baby fully supported. You're going to put your hands on your rib cage. As you inhale, you're filling up your ribs. As you exhale, you're going to gently squeeze the ball. You're going to envision your hip bones sliding together. You're going to envision your ribs sliding together, so they're not crunching together. Everything is sliding together towards your midline. So nice breath in. As you exhale, squeeze the ball, squeeze your deep core. You can do a little bit of a tilt in your lower back. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Slide everything together. Inhale. And exhale. And as you do this, you want to envision the pelvic floor, like your Kegel, coming up. So as you're exhaling, you want to envision the pelvic floor lifting. So you don't want to feel any pushing down or bearing down during this exercise. Exhale. From here, you can progress this, and you can keep one leg bent, one leg straight. As you inhale, you're resting. As you exhale, you're going to set your core, bring baby towards your spine. You're going to raise your leg up and tap back down. Exhale, pull it up. And you want to aim to do about 15 to 20 of these on each side. So you want to focus first on your breathing. So each inhale, you're resting, and as you exhale, that's when you're pulling your leg up. Inhale, back down. Exhale, back up. Okay, from here, you can also bend your knee out to the side. So knees bent, inhale, rest. Exhale, bring your knee out to the side, and then pull it back in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale your knee out to the side, exhale back in. As you inhale and exhale with the movement, you really want to focus on keeping your hips very stable. So you don't want to see yourself rocking. I'm exaggerating, but you don't want to feel yourself rocking. You don't want to feel baby rocking. You want to feel really steady here. So even if you only get your knee out just a little bit and pull it back in, that's fine. We're focusing more on the stability of the core versus the range of motion of the hip coming out to the side. This one you want to aim to do about 15 on each leg before switching. The next one, we're going to go into a tabletop position. You can place the Pilates ball between your knees if you want to. And curl your toes. Okay, so your back stays stable. You're not doing a cat-cow. Wrists are directly under your shoulders, knees are directly under your hips. Inhale, belly comes down, baby comes down. Exhale, baby comes up. You're hugging baby up towards your spine. Inhale, belly comes down. Exhale, belly comes up. Inhale, belly comes down. Exhale, belly comes up. And I want you to repeat that 20 times. And then you're going to go into a modified side plank. Inhale, rest your belly. As you exhale, you're pulling baby towards you, and you're going to raise up. From here, you can float your top leg and float your top arm. You can kick your legs. You can do about 10 leg lifts, and then you come back down, and you're gonna repeat that 5 times on each side. So just remember, as you're doing this, you're exhaling to raise yourself, and then you're keeping your core engaged about 50% as you're moving your top leg. Then for some mobility work, we're gonna do just dropping one knee in at a time. So really working that hip internal rotation. So as you do this, try not to fall back to get more range. Try and sit up nice and tall, keep your legs nice and wide, and really work your hip mobility coming inward. You want to do about 15 on each side. Then you can come up into a triangle. From here, you're going to turn the outer leg, the leg where we're stretching, you're going to turn outward. You're going to shift your weight over, come down, look up, shift your top arm over, and breathe here. And then you're going to repeat on the opposite side. Turn that hip out, shift over, come down, look up, reach over. Just do what feels good here. You want to do about 30 seconds, about 5 times on each leg. Then we're going to do the dynamic hip flexor stretch. So you're going to come into a half lunge. You're going to get nice and tall. You're going to raise the arm of the leg that is on the ground. You're going to stay nice and tall here. Try not to arch. So you're not going to do this when you stretch. You're going to stay nice and tall. Kind of tuck your tailbone. You're going to lean forward. You can arch over to the side. And then you're going to go into 3 different positions with the front leg. So you're going to go to the side. You're going to go out to 45 degrees, still shooting this left hip forward. And then you're going to come out to 90 degrees. And you're going to use this right arm to push the right leg back and reach with the top arm. And this one should feel a good stretch on the right inner thigh. And you're going to repeat on the other side. So don't arch, you're staying nice and tall, really, really reach with that top arm. You're going to come over, come back up tall, come this way, 45 degrees. You want to hold each position for about 15 to 20 seconds. Push out with that arm, still driving this hip forward. And then email me if you have any questions regarding any of the exercises or tics.